From KETK, you're watching East Texas Live.
Welcome back. With the cost of owning a home outpacing wage increases, the renovation industry is booming. Whether you're planning on a small project or if you're adding an entire room to your home, hiring the wrong contractor can be serious and have consequences. Michelle Mills is here with some talk about some of the common mistakes people make when hiring a contractor. How are you doing today?
I'm great. How are you?
I'm doing awesome.
Good.
So, how big is the home renovation industry?
So just to kind of give you an idea, the first quarter of 2024, we spent $463 billion on home renovation. So it's a really big industry right now. Most of that was in kitchen renovations, on the interior side, kitchen renovations, renovating their bathrooms, and then they went on to living room and bedrooms. But yeah, we're spending a lot of money making our homes really nice.
Yeah, because my parents be doing stuff in the kitchen all the time.
Yeah.
What are some of the consequences of hiring the wrong contractor if you're doing all these different renovations?
Well, what we hear about is either the work is done poorly or the contractor takes the money and runs, things like that, or down the road you have issues. So it's really important that you choose the right one. If you're going to be investing a lot of money, it is worth it to take the time to make sure you have the right person doing the work for you.
Yes, ma'am. What are some of the big mistakes people make when they're trying to hire?
So one of the mistakes is they don't do enough research. So you might get a referral from somebody, and that's great, but you still need to research that company because they might have done a good job for that person, but what if they did a poor job for the majority of their customers, or there's a lot of issues with that company, or there may be something that you may see that maybe they take too long. Maybe if you do more research, you can find out more about that company. So they might be good for that person, but you want to look at their history. Do they have a history of doing good work? The other mistake that some people make is they don't get enough bids. So that's another part of just doing the research. It's a good idea to get at least 3 bids. That gives you a good idea of what the cost ought to be for that job. Gives you an idea of what type of materials are being used, so you're comparing apples to apples, right? And then it also gives you an opportunity to communicate with the different contractors. Which one am I going to work with the best? So get more than one bid, and then finally, a lot of people will just give all the money up front. And what we see too often is that either the contractor may take the money and run, or they may do part of the job and never come back. So that's why it's better to pay in stages if you can.
Yes, so why is it so important not to make some of these common mistakes when you're choosing?
Well, you're spending a lot of money. Anytime you're spending, and we're working so hard for our dollars nowadays, right? Always, but when you're talking about something that's, thousands of dollars, you really want to take the time to do the research before you spend the money.
Yes, you've been telling us about different things all the time, trying to help save people money. So how satisfying is it to help the people of East Texas stay safe when they're out there choosing contractors or anything out there?
When we get our impact reports at the end of the year to show how many people avoided using bad companies and things like that, it's very, very satisfying. Unfortunately, they're still out there taking advantage. There are some people that still take advantage of people, and so we want to continue keeping them safe and giving them good information.
Yes, and where can people get more information?
BBB.org.
All right, Michelle, thank you so much for coming in and telling us all about that.
Thank you. See y'all later.
Yes, and for more information, go to the website right here on your screen.